Hello everyone, I'm Brian Croydragon and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, a brand new day. Continuing on from yesterday, I discreetly handed Natsuki the boxed lunch on the way inside the school. She tried to refuse, but hesitantly took it. Round we go to school safely with... Just run out again. Round we got to school safely with everything. Brian, glad you made it with everyone. Great to see you, Monica. Okay, everyone, let's get everything ready for the festival. This is the first time I've done this, and I won't let anything ruin this for me, us. Monica sure looks fired up. It's finally happening. Monica goes around happily and places more and more pamphlets around the classroom. I place my bag down along with one set of cupcakes and the banner. The girls help carry the other ones. It was hard to keep Sayori from eating them on the way, but I promised her a surprise later. I pat the overfilled boxed lunch in my bag. All of us start getting to work. Sayori and Natsuki start unpacking the cupcakes. Yuri starts placing the doorway curtain. I start unpacking the banner for Yuri to work on. I unpack and place out the leftover paint I had from the Saturday. Just run that again, because there was just one Saturday. I unpack and place out the leftover paint I had from Saturday. I sealed it in small Let's run that again. I sealed it in small plastic containers. Yuri, the banner is ready for you. Coming. Yuri rushes right to me in a fluster after putting up the doorway curtain. Oh yes, let me finish this. Yuri dabs the black paint with the brush. The paint seems a little dry. It needs a little more water. Yuri grabs a small cup from the closet and smiles intensely. I'll be right back. I'll go get some water for the paint. Oh no you don't. I'm not letting her cut herself again. I quickly grab Yuri's hand. Sorry to cut in, but please allow me. Yuri blushes. Everyone downstairs. She let go of the cup and my hand. I quickly leave the class with cup in hand. I head to the water fountain down the hall and quickly fill up the cup. I head back to the class. I'm back. It's a good touch. It looks like the girls already covered the windows in black paper. Some daylight still bleeds into the room. Candles are lit around the classroom. I smell a familiar smell. I see and smell that Yuri set up the oil diffuser while I was away, and as I turned it on, I pour it. This one again. I pour a little water into the diffuser. I pour in a little water into the paint. This one out again. I pour a little water into the paint and stir it with the paintbrush. Here you go, Yuri. Oh yeah, right, the lettering. Yuri gets to work on the banner. I'll leave her at it, and let's see what else I can do. I ask the girls around, but they are all busy working on their things. I go to the closet and get a broom and dustpan. I start sweeping the floor in the classroom. The girls stare at me in amazement. They start whispering to themselves. Wow, Brian really has changed. It looks like he actually cares about the club for a change. Before he always had no enthusiasm when he did anything. He's so cool, he's like a completely different person. You don't know the half of it. What do you mean? Nothing, forgot I said that, They all look suspiciously at Monica. Anyway, he's changed for the better. I love the way he is now and hope he doesn't change. Wait, Yeah, she... Love? Did you say love? What? Did I stutter? By the way, there will be some free time for us today as well to walk around. How about a friendly game of rock, paper, scissors to determine who takes breaks first? Yuri gets fired up. You're on. The yellow girls turn their heads to and... let's try it again. The yellow girls turn their heads to, then turn back to Monica. Let's do this! I feel like something terrible is going to happen. I seen the girls all playing rock, paper, scissors aggressively. I continue sweeping and ignore their game. Yay, I won first. Monica dominates the girls with her skills. There's really no skill in rock, paper, scissors, it's all chance. No fair, it's like she can read our minds! Natsuki takes second. All that is left is Yuri and Yuri. So Yuri grins. Why do I keep losing? Maybe you're too slow with your hands! Alright, girls. We played fair and square. I'll be first, then Natsuki, then Sayuri, then Yuri. And don't worry, we'll all have our turn. Again, they turn their heads and stare at me. I casually look away and try to ignore their stares. Sharp as knives. Part of the day has already ended. We each read our poems out to guests who came to the class to check out the literature club. I was surprised on how many people actually came. Most likely due to Natsuki's delicious cupcakes. It was all thanks to the girls' ideas that make this club what it is. Everyone was shy at first reading their poems to people, all but Monica, that is. She showed the radiance of a brilliant star. It was nothing short of amazing. Monica walks up to me. You know, Brian, there's some free time right now. How about you and me check out a little bit of the festival? I've already spoken to the girls, and we are in agreement on when we can all have some free time with you. So are you ready? What course of action should I take from this? My body is ready. That's put better. Great, let's go. Finally, some alone time with Monica. Wait. I grab Monica's hand and rush out the club room door with her. We walk down the hall and admire all the other clubs around. Some classrooms are made to be mini restaurants, while one was a cafe. Monica stops me. How about we check this place first? It looks like one of the classrooms is made to look like a spooky haunted house, but small. No, not there. Follow me. I take Monica's hand and follow her down the hallway. She takes me to a part of the school I don't recognize, but when I open the door, seems all too familiar. Please come in. Yeah, it does seem all too familiar. Welcome. I should have said welcome back. I know you remember me. I unknowingly shake my head. I just wanted to... Let's try that again. I just wanted to take you here at least once so we can talk again. Someplace safe so nothing else could listen to us. Yay! I've missed you so much, Brian. This room is my safe space, where I used to play my piano. I wanted to play it for you, but for some reason it's missing, and I don't quite know why. This is the only safe place I can talk to you right now about these things, you know? Something else is watching me. You, us, all of us. I know what you did to fix these things, but something else is trying to break everything up. I've come to realize that I was set up to fail from the start, again and again, so I always have this room to come back to. You know, I never was able to express myself like this before. I'm quite happy right now. Thank you to whoever fixed me. Monica stares directly through me. Sorry, I'm just rambling on. The thing I wanted to tell you is... something bad is going to happen today. Monica's tip of the day. Keep an eye out, okay? Ugh. Remember, reading can be beneficial to your health. Monica winks. Well, that's all I wanted to tell you here. Let's head back before it's too late. What does she mean by that? We head out of Monica's room. While walking in the hallway, I remember about the gift. Monica, wait! Yes, Brian? I know you've said how much you've loved me. Yes. I never get to tell you how much I love you back. That's silly, Brian. I know you love me. Well, I wanted to give you something. It may not seem like much, but I had Monica the gift. She unwraps the pen and hands it... Let's try that again. She unwraps the pen and holds it in her hand. Now don't go masturbating with that. She stares at the pen. This is... well, you know, I've never gotten a present before. It's hard for me to express how much I deeply care about getting something when I've never gotten it ever. But this makes me feel so happy. I love it as I always loved you. Thank you, Brian. I will cherish it always. I'll write the most magnificent poem you have ever read with it, okay? I'll hold you to that. Monica runs up to me and kisses me. Wow. I think I'm getting better at doing this. Monica giggles and runs off back to the club. Hey, wait up! I quickly run after Monica and back to the literature club. Well, I'm back in class. What took you so long? I was waiting forever. I'm next! Are you ready? I'm waiting! What should I do? Cupcakes are life. Cupcakes are love, cupcakes are life. And Shrek is hate, Shrek is death. Awesome, let's. Before I could finish, Natsuki yanks me out of the room. Whoa! Let's go, dummy! I hold Natsuki's hand and continue following her without saying a word. Natsuki stops me. Let's go here. Here? Really? We end up at the roof. I didn't know we had a roof. Well, you know, being out on top of the school roof is kind of odd. And it wasn't really something in the original game. But again, this is set in Japan, and for some reason Japan feels like having access to the roof. I can write a book about all the things you don't know. Smartass. So why are we up here? Well, I wanted to thank you for what you gave me in the morning. I didn't want to thank you in front of everyone. Thanks for the food. If I didn't have it, I would have been a goner for sure. My dad never made me dinner that night. He never made any meals or brought any food home for the next day either. I was so starving. He never leaves any food for me in the house or money for me to buy anything. How did you know to make me something? Now's my chance. If you really want to know, I grabbed Natsuki's hand. What are you doing, you big dummy? Let go! It's because I love you, silly. So apparently I'm playing the part of Casanova. Natsuki goes silent. You know I love you too, you big dummy. It's just so hard, you know? Having to deal with all my problems at home is so hard. I have no one I can talk to. You're not alone. I'm here for you. Always. I hold and kiss Natsuki. Nothing to say? Thank you. I'll talk to you more. Be there for me, okay? I hug Natsuki again. I'm always here for you. If you're in trouble, call me. I won't come running. It's not a promise? Damn sure it is, no matter what. Then let me give you something, Brian. Natsuki texts me her address. I won't forget this, I'll hold you to it. Thank you, Brian. Natsuki starts to tell me more. My dad was never always like this. Wait. If Monica's not the one interfering, then who is? We used to be a family, a normal family. It wasn't until my mom passed away, then he started to change. I thought it was temporary, but it got worse and worse. He stopped giving me money for school, and he stopped getting food for the house or making anything to eat. Like he's taking it all out on me, like it's my fault my mom died. I miss her too. Okay, but stopping getting food for the house, doesn't he live there too? Does he always eat out? Now he's starting to... That's all I'm going to tell you now. Now let's head back before the other girls get mad. We hold hands and walk back to the literature club. I'll find out why your heart... Let's try that again. I'll find out why your heart hurts so much and save you, Natsuki. Back in the club again. I see you had a good time at the festival. Monica notices we are still holding hands. Ah, gross! Oh, there she goes again. Oh well. Yay, I'm next! Never let... Oh my god! Sayo. She immediately yanks me out of class before I can finish my sentence. We start to walk down the hallway. Where are we heading to now? Sayori holds my hand and leads me outside. She leads me to the small forest we have on the school grounds. Phew! Ugh, wrong voice. Phew! I just wanted to get away from everyone so we wouldn't get any inconvenient interruptions. I've been waiting to do this all day. I can guess what is coming. I take a preemptive strike. I hold Sayori and give her a big kiss. Aw, you beat me to it. No fair. Success. I've got to be careful with the medication I'm taking. I might not stop. Speaking of that, how are you feeling? A little better, actually. The rain clouds above my head are starting to go away slowly. I'm starting to feel different thanks to you. I'm taking my medication every day and my parents are taking me to the psychiatrist twice a week. You were there to help me when I needed it. I didn't think anyone could help me. Thank you. I hold Sayori close and kiss her again. Ah! Sayori tries to fight back but gives up. I can't just run against you. Adorable. Boy Lorray. Yes, Brian? I'm sorry for being so forgetful at times. There's something I wanted to give you a while ago, but I just kept forgetting. Well, not anymore. I carefully pull out the gift and almost drop it to the ground. Sorry, I tried to act cool yet failed miserably. That's what I always loved about you, Brian. You always keep it real. I blush and hand Sayori the gift. Sayori starts to unwrap the present. I wonder what this could be. It's a Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask keychain. Remember when we were young and we used to watch Sailor Moon together? I remember when I was young and my cousins Sarah and Kelly would force me to watch it against my will. You actually remembered? I never forgot. I said that I would be your tuxedo mask. If you ever needed help, I would be there for you. I was stupid before, but that was a fluke. That will never happen again. I'll always be there to save you. I love you, Sayori. Thank you, I love you too. Sayori holds me close. We stay that way for a few minutes. We should head back. If we take too long, I think Yuri's going to get angry. I let go of Yuri's soft embrace. Okay, let's head back. I hold Sayori's warm hand and walk back into the school building. I return back to class with Sayori. I quickly get to my bag. I take the large bento box and place it on the corner of the room. I take my bag and head towards Yuri. I'm not ready. Physically or emotionally. That's not funny. It's okay, I can wait for you. Yuri fumbles around and places things in her bag. She takes my hand and we walk out of the class. You know I'm not that good around people. I wanted to do something different today. Do you trust me? Sure. I don't see why not. Good. I continue to hold Yuri's hand and follow her further down the school halls to a quieter part of the school. Phew, here we are. She proceeds to open the classroom door and leads me inside. I just wanted to have some time alone from everyone else so I can have you all to myself. Did you happen to bring your book? Uh-oh. I actually forgot it at home. It's okay, I brought my copy with me. We can read it together. Yuri pulls out her copy of Portrait of Markov. Alright, let's read it together, but before that, can you tell me more about where you got these books from? I can't remember for sure. Was it a bookstore? Or was it that nice man who handed it to me? I can't remember for sure. Well, that's... The latter sounds suspicious. Oh no. You said you read this before. Can you tell me a bit about it? Well, basically it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Well, the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Dark, right? Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Brian? No, it's not that, really. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories. So, don't worry me. I hope so. This is quite extreme. I gotta fix this. It's just not this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, she pauses and stares at me. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't worry about it. I haven't lost interest or anything. Actually, it's just gained me a deeper interest in you. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I feel like it's so real to me. I've got to save her. I hesitantly sit next to Yuri. Yuri places the book next to a combined set of desks. We get in the same position as we were reading last time. Yuri gets even closer to me. I can feel her heart beating ever so stronger. This is very intense. I can feel the warmth of Yuri's breath around me. Are you ready? Yeah. You can turn the page now. Oops, sorry. I think I got distracted. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I can't get too distracted. I know she's so pretty, but can't let that stop me. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Actually, I'm pretty good at reading. I'm not good with distractions. Well, thank you for being patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. My concern grows deeper. This girl in the story is very similar to Yuri in a scary way. Like parts of this book are about her. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the next chapter in silence. I read further in and find out even more. This book is sick. I've got to get it away from her. I carefully flip the page as sweat is overflowing from my palms. I can feel her warm, pulsating blood heat next to me. I noticed the only time I don't get sick is when I read this book together with her. Strange. Hey Yuri, this might be a strange thought, but the main character reminds me of you. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Tell me more. Is this book, this story, something linked to us? Never mind. Come on, you can spoil me. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Does that girl cut herself too? Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been very fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're ever feeling sick or something. Your breathing has been very heavy. My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. But let's just stop for a few minutes. Alright, don't push yourself. I try to touch her arm. She pulls away hesitantly. Phew. That was close. By the way, I would have promised especially for you. I wanted to give it only to you right now. Oh, the return of this gobbledygook. Do you like it? I wrote it for you, in case you couldn't tell the promise about us. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Yeah, I saw the piss stain. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Whoa, did not see that coming. Well, I can say that is quite unique, Yuri. You sure I can keep it? She's a keeper. Oh my god. Anything for you. Anything. And now we're finally alone together. Finally. This is really all I wanted. I've been waiting a long time for this. The whole day with just the two of us. Isn't it wonderful? Well, there's something really wrong with me, isn't there? What, you? Nah. This is bad. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Us being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. I'm flattered. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? Yeah, sure. To have someone who wants to resolve their entire life around you? I don't mind that. But it feels so good. And why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let that happen, damn it. Need to really pay attention to who's speaking. Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But that feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Brian. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. I'm actually happy to hear that. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. Now that is metal. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if anyone is listening. Please, Brian, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Yeah, I know. So that's what happened to my pen. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Okay, that's going a little too far. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Brian. Tell me you want to be my lover. Images of a Spice Girls song pop into my head. Funny, but not the right time. Do you accept my confession? Yes, no. I remember reading that once I finished the original version of this game, I read that doing either of these causes her to kill herself. So maybe, just maybe, I see Yuri pull out a knife and place it toward her chest. I immediately take the portrait of Moorcraft and smash it across Yuri's forehead. Oh my gosh! Resonated out of her hand! Don't smash a book across her forehead! Yuri is out cold on the floor. That was from the hallway. Now we're even. I'll check on Yuri. Good, she's still breathing. I hope I didn't give her a minor case of serious brain damage. I'll check her and take her away. Let's try that again. I check her and take away an extremely large knife. I place it into my bag. Yikes, but fancy nonetheless. I've got to find out where she buys these at. I place the portrait of Markov into my bag as well. She's still out cold. I got to be quick. I quickly bring my bag close to Yuri. I unpack the bandages, alcohol, and antiseptic. I roll up the sleeves on her outfit. It's worse than before. Some of the cuts are quite deep. Some of, not some are. Luckily, it's only a flesh wound. There may be permanent scarring, but she will heal in time. I clean her arms with rubbing alcohol and place on the antiseptic. I carefully roll on the bandages. Let's run that again. I carefully roll the bandages on her arms. I place a medical tape on the bandages to hold them in place. The poor girl. How can she handle this much pain? I finish treating her arms and roll down her sleeves. Yuri slowly awakens from her book nap. That's all for today, everyone. I'm Brian Croydragon signing out. Stay Shrey!